to welcome our discussion members from Group I of Kuching Distance Learning students. Here we have Faris, Patrick, and Masnah. Let's start with some introductions.
Hi everyone, I am Faris, an office hour worker who operates within regular office hour.
Hello everyone too. I'm Patrick, a law enforcement officer.
Hi everyone, I'm Masna, also an office worker who operates within a regular office hours.
Thank you everyone for making your time here today. Now, shall we begin our discussions?
Yes,
Okay, so today we're going to discuss on the impact of working overtime. Now, everyone know that working overtime has become a common practice in our professional lives. Faris, could you start by giving us your perspective on the positive impact of working overtime?
Certainly, Carol, I believe the positive impact is that we can accomplish more tasks and meet tight deadline. Sometimes working overtime can also lead to recognition and additional reward.
Yes, that's true. But are there any negative impacts that may arise from working overtime?
I can add a bit here, Caroline. The negative impact includes increased mental and physical stress, the risk of burnout, and the lack of work-life balance. Sometimes working overtime can also disrupt family and social relationships.
that's right, Masta. I agree. Working overtime excessively can also result in fatigue and maybe decrease long-term productivity.
Yeah, I understand, Patrick. Now, as you are a law enforcement officer, do you
Yeah.
think the existing laws sufficiently protect workers from excessive overtime?
Honestly, there's still room for improvement. Existing laws can provide protection, actually, but their enforcement may not always be consistent, but more stringent protection and oversight may be necessary to ensure workers' health and well-being.
I agree with Patrick. Strong legal protection is critical to ensuring fairness and worker well-being.
But we also need to take responsibility for setting limits on overtime ourselves. I believe our health is also our own responsibility.
Very insightful, Masna. I agree. Okay, now let's continue this engaging discussion. Faris, what are your thoughts on the individual's role in setting limits on overtime?
I agree with Masna that our health is our responsibility. Setting limit on overtime is important to maintain a balance between work and life. Sometimes we need to learn to say no to exercise overtime to maintain our mental and physical health.
But what if the job requires us to work overtime, especially in emergency situations or urgent projects? Does this mean we should neglect our own well-being? Masna, what do you think?
I understand what Patrick means. Indeed, there are situations where working overtime is unavoidable. However, we still need to take steps to maintain our health as best as we can, such as ensuring we still get enough rest and maintaining a balanced diet.
Absolutely, Masna. That's right. Balance is the key here. Okay, Patrick. Uh, as a law enforcement officer, do you see the effects of working overtime on society as a whole?
Yes, I can see those effects from a legal perspective. Working overtime can lead to increased side effects such as a rise in mental health issues and physical health problems due to excessive work pressure.
That's true. Studies have shown a correlation between working overtime and an increased risk of mental health issues such as anxiety and depression.
However, do we also need to acknowledge that some people choose to work overtime to achieve their personal or professional goals? They may see working overtime as an opportunity to advance their careers.
Certainly, every individual has their own goals and needs, but it is important for employers and the organizations to ensure that working overtime is a choice and it doesn't become an excessive burden on workers.
Yes, I agree with both Masna and the moderator. Thank you. Employers need to ensure that workers are given flexibility and adequate support to manage overtime effectively. Right, Faris?
Yes, right. Perhaps it's time to promote a more balanced work culture where productivity is valued but also balanced with the need of workers for well-being and life outside the office.
Well, I completely agree. A healthy work culture is the key to both employee well-being and organizational performance.
Absolutely, Masna. Building a balanced work culture is indeed crucial to both success and well being. While we have discussed many negative impacts of working overtime, can we also identify any benefits or advantages of overtime work?
I think there are situations where working overtime can provide opportunities for gaining additional experience or achieve career goals more quickly. By showing initiative to work overtime, we can also gain recognition from employers and possibility opportunities for promotion.
Yes, correct. I want to add some also. That's in some highly competitive industries, working overtime can be competitive advantage. Workers who are willing to devote more time and effort may become more productive and excel in their performance.
Furthermore, for some individuals, working overtime can be seen as an opportunity to earn extra income, especially if employers provide additional compensation for overtime hours.
I totally agree with all the viewpoints here. However, it's important to remember that the practice of working overtime should never and not be normalized. Managers need to ensure that working overtime is a choice and not an unreasonable burden on employees.
Absolutely, Caroline. Situation where employees feel compelled to work overtime continuous can lead to fatigue, stress, and imbalance in life.
Mm. Like for me as a law enforcement officer, I also want to emphasize that laws regarding overtime pay and work hours limits need to be strictly enforced to ensure fairness for all workers. Uh, how about you, Masna?
Well, we all agree that work-life balance is important, but in certain situations, working overtime may be necessary. Therefore, it's important for employers to ensure that workers are provided with appropriate support and recognition for their contributions.
Okay, thank you for your valuable insights. Now, by understanding both sides of this debate, we can work together to create a work environment that prioritizes employee well-being and as well as the satisfaction. So, is there anything that any of you would like to add before we conclude our discussion today?
I just want to add that by communication openly between employer and employees, we can find suitable solution for all parties
Yeah,
involved.
yes, that's true. Effective communication is the key to success in managing issues related to working overtime.
Yes, Patrick, I agree. Open communication allows employees and employers to better understand each other's needs and concerns. This helps reduce tension and increase trust in the workplace.
Yeah, absolutely. I can see that all of you, Faris, Patrick, and Masna, all agree. Yeah, so besides the communication, do you think there are any other steps that can be taken to ensure that overtime work is done effectively and balanced?
One step I think can help is identify the root cause of excessive overtime and trying to find solution to reduce it. For example, there may be a need to increase manpower or improve inefficient work process.
Hmm. Yes, what I want to add from what Faris just said, effective performance management can also help by setting realistic goals and providing quality feedback to employees. We can help them manage their time and resources more better.
I also think it's important to provide support to employers who are experiencing difficulties or pressure in managing overtime work. This can include providing access to mental health support services and counseling.
Yeah, I agree that support is crucial. Employers need to ensure that their employees feel heard and supported in all situations where working overtime becomes a necessity. Thus, we can create a healthier and more productive work environment for everyone.
Absolutely, Caroline. Ultimately, cooperation between employer and employees is the key to achieve a good balance in overtime work. By working together, we can find solutions that meet the need of both parties.
So now it seems that we all agree, right, that a balanced work culture is
Yeah.
important for employee well-being and as well as the organizational success. Okay, but how can we actually create such a work culture in practice?
One way I think can help is by encouraging effective time management by planning work schedule well. Employees can more easily identify suitable time for work and times that should be allocated for rest and relaxation.
Yes, what Faris just said, I agree also. Good time management can help avoid unnecessary overtime requirement. Uh, to add again, providing training to employees on the importance of work-life balance is also crucial, right, Masna?
Yes, right, Patrick. Furthermore, I believe it's important for employers to build a culture that values efficient work and results obtained from employees, not just the time spent in the office. This can help reduce pressure to work overtime unreasonably.
Absolutely right. Now, may I ask all of you here, should we also consider the impact of technology on developing a healthy work culture?
Yes, technology plays a crucial role in how we work today. While technology enables us to work more flexibility, it can also be an additional source of stress if not used wisely.
Yeah, I agree. It's important for organizations to set clear boundaries regarding the use of technology outside of working hours to avoid employees feeling obligated to always be available to answer calls or emails.
Additionally, we should encourage practice like unplugging or disconnecting from work technology after office hours to give employees space to rest and fully relax.
That's a great idea. By establishing clear guidelines, providing training and support to employees, and as well promoting wise use of technology, with all this, we can build a healthy and balanced work culture, right? So,
Yes, right.
yeah. So, are there any suggestions that you have before we can we can conclude our discussion for today?
Uh, I just want to add that it's important for all parties, employers, employee, and society as a whole to collaborate in creating a work environment that prioritizes employee well-being.
I agree with Faris. I agree. Employees' health and well-being are invaluable assets in achieving organizational success. What about you, Masna?
Yeah, Paris. Yeah, Patrick. And thank you to the moderator and all discussion members for these insightful discussions. Let's hope we can take positive steps to build a healthier and more balanced work culture in the future.
Yeah, you're most welcome, Asna. By establishing clear guidelines, providing training and support to employees, and promoting wise use of technology, we can build a healthy and balanced work culture. Now, with that, let's work together to create a work environment that prioritizes employee well being. So, I would like to take this opportunity to thank all of you here to discuss on this topic, and thank you for your thoughtful views and inspiring ideas. Now, let's hope that these positive steps that we have taken today, it will lead to positive changes in our workplaces. Okay, thank you, goodbye, and best wishes to all of you.
You're
Yeah,
most welcome,
thank you,
Okay,
Catherine.
thank
Thank
moderator.
you.
you. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.